Some nice sailing on the San Diego Bay, where the San Diego Seals are going to be hosting the first of a three-game series against the Albequerque Aliens. We'll cover Game 3 as well in this series, but here on a Wednesday night, we'll cover Game 1. First pitch, Seals, Aliens, in San Diego next. Stick around. Testing. Alright, glad to have you. We're on time, which is just fantastic. Like, perfectly on time. Seal Stadium, glad to have you tuning in. San Diego Seals and the Albuquerque Aliens. Again, on Friday, we'll cover Game 3 of this series as well, so that'll be fun. But here we go, Game 1. Seals, Aliens. Partly cloudy. Sure. Enjoy the game. Hello and welcome to Seal Stadium, home of the San Diego Seals, as they host Game 1 of a three-game series against the Albuquerque Aliens. So, Will Smith coming off a win against the Utah Raptors 2 games ago. That was pretty nice for Will Smith. And so in his last game played, 5 at-bats, 2 hits, a run, a home run, an RBI. 4 RBIs and an extra base hit as well. So that's good for him. First pitch. Game 1. Seals, Aliens next. So taking the mound for the San Diego Seals will be Grant Holmes here on a Wednesday night. His 11th appearance this year for San Diego. 4.25 ERA, 121 WHIP, 14.3% strikeout rate, 4.9% walk rate. That is fantastic. And he'll face off against Chandler Simpson, the center fielder, but a 4.9% walk rate. That's the lowest walk rate I've seen this year. And then first pitch will be lined down the left field line. Foul ball, strike one.
Ball too high.
I got a pickle. You might hear me. Got a little bit of food in front of me. And the 1-1 to Simpson. 12 o'clock curve in there, 1 and 2. The Aliens coming off winning the final of a 3-game set against the Raptors. Two pitch, fly ball, in foul territory. So. And the 2-2 to Chandler Simpson. Pop up on the infield. The second baseman's under it. And there's a catch for out number 1. First out of the ballgame, Sean McClain to make the catch. So, here comes Nolan Shonowell. Will Smith bats fourth. Gary Sanchez, Miguel Rojas, Brendan Rogers, and Edward Julian all not playing today. Let's see the rest of the lineup that is. So, the first baseman, Nolan Shonowell, to the plate. And first pitch to Shonowell is a strike at the top of the zone, upper inside corner. These are both pretty solid teams. They again, well, first of all, this is a Southwest Division matchup. These This is Brother A and Brother B going at it in San Diego. San Diego's 2 games back of the Aliens. Pop up right in front of home plate. And there's the catch from Zimmerman for out number 2. So, 2 down. Here's Gunnar Henderson.
Ball, no.
The Seals were originally going to be called the San Diego Swordfish, which is just an awesome name.
Ball,
But
no.
that didn't end up working out because I couldn't really
2 balls. No
come up,
strike.
find, or create any logo that was a swordfish. I just couldn't. I was like, seal sounds nice, but... And it'll be a fly ball. Left center field, and there's the running catch to end the inning. So we're going to the bottom of the 1st. And Aliens scoreless after 1. Josiah Gray taking the mound for the Albequerque Aliens. His 10th start this year. He's struggling. 6.49 ERA, 1.77 WHIP. That's not a great stat either. And here's the shortstop, David Hamilton. Definitely Josiah Gray looking to have a good start today for Albuquerque. Cutter swinging a miss by David Hamilton, strike 1. We'll see how it goes. Tell you, these 2 teams, if San Jose can win this series, they'll make some significant. If San Diego can make some significant gains here in this series, they may be able to take that, at least work closer to taking that spot from the Aliens, because these are Aliens currently hold the top division in the Southwest. Right under them is the San Diego Seals. 3 or 4 games back. Fly ball to right field and running catch. Oh, a nice catch. In right field. Here's Kevin Hutchinson. Sean McLean's on deck. We'll see. Kevin Hutchinson. I feel like I could get that number up. Jeff McNeil and Kyle Isbell off taking the day off.
One-oh.
1-0 count. Glad to have you tuning in here on a Wednesday night. Yesterday I had troubles with Twitch. Seems like they all fixed themselves now.
2-0.
2-0 count to Hutchinson. Pop up. Alec Boehm's gonna go after it. And he will not be able to get to it. And Hutchinson keeps his at-bat going. 2-2 from Josiah Gray. It'll be a fly ball down the line, but it's gonna go into the corner. Foul. Pretty well hit, though. And the 2-2. Slider upper inside corner. Drifted off a bit drifted a bit inside. And the count is full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Not good for Josiah Gray. 3-2.
Ball 4.
And that's ball 4, and he'll walk him. First walk in this ball game. Definitely also the first walk, of course, for Josiah Gray. There's Sean McLean.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 to Sean McLean. I'll do yesterday's recap after this game. And the 1-0 pitch. I'm going to be down the line foul, 1-1. 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Sinker, 1-2.
Two.
He pulled McLean with that sinker. Throw back to Shonwell at first. Hutchinson stays on base. Try to pick him off, but I don't see a crazy amount of pickoffs actually work. Falls in the dirt and the count's 2-2. And these are two really good teams, so this could be good baseball. Oh, he's going to take off, but it'll pop up. Alec Boba getting going to chase after it. This time he will make the catch. 2 down. The third baseman, Aiden Zimmerman. Got some long hair. Love the walk up. And right in there, strike 1 to Zimmerman. We're taking off for second base. And they got him! And that ends the inning. How about that? From home plate. What a throw from Will Smith. And that ends the inning. And then I'll lead off the second after that incredible catch. And yeah, he's getting booed. Because of course he is. Understandably.
No,
And there's some good MLB, interesting MLB news. What was his name for the Guardians? And we fouled off. You've been paying attention to Major League Baseball. You probably already know what I'm talking about, because I actually listened to this game, by the way. It was a good game.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Gonna be a ground ball to short. Oh, we couldn't get it. A bit wobbly there. Will Smith with a leadoff single because of it. I don't know what happened there. For the San Diego shortstop. Watch, see? Oh yeah, he misplayed it back. I don't. It looked like he wasn't. He struggled to stay up a bit.
Yep.
Gavin Williams. He came 2 outs away from a no-hitter today. I listened to the full game. And then, of course, in the 9th inning, with 1 out, he gives up a bomb to center.
Yeah.
The Guardians still won 4-1. Down 0-2 to Felipe Hernandez, by the way. One on, nobody out for Albequerque.
1-2.
Cutter, and it's 1-2. And that's down the line, but it's going to be in foul territory.
No, outside.
Outside, 2-2. Four-seamer foul, 2-2. Anyway, shot up the middle for Fernandez, and there's back-to-back hits for the Albuquerque Aliens with nobody out. Right up the middle for the big man. So here's Alec Boehm with nobody out and 2 on. Okay, sometime I think after this half, I'm gonna, you know, what do you call it? I'm gonna replace the batteries real quick after this half. Ball 2 to Alec Boehm. 2-0 count to Boehm. Another pitch. Gonna be a fly ball to center field. This one gonna go back. He's on it. He's gonna watch it to the track. He'll make the catch. He's gonna tag for third, and he'll slide in safely. Will Smith at safe at third. Here's Adolis Garcia. So, semi-productive sack fly there. Top of the second, Adolis Garcia at the plate. Swung a bit late on that fastball, strike one. 0-1 count to Garcia. And the pitch. Strike two called. So. And the big ground ball towards third. There's one. There's two. Double play, and that ends the inning. And we're going to the Seals second after a short break. How about that for the San Diego infield? I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so I'm back, so for the rest of it. So, leading off the second after that short break is Aiden Zimmerman. Bottom of the second inning after that fantastic double play. And the way Grumble, that's gonna get through the left side. Base hit for Zimmerman to lead off the San Diego second. Good start for the Seals. Get a good swing on it. Good ground ball for Zimmerman. And the play is pretty past Quintino. Still a scoreless game despite good amount of offense. Fly ball. And the running catch. Zimmerman will stay on first base for San Diego. Jarrett Kelnick with the catch in left. Here is Brian Johnson. And Brian Johnson takes the first pitch to strike down the middle, 0-1. He's going to take off for second base. He is safe. Stole a base for Aiden Zimmerman. Fifth stolen base this year for Aiden Zimmerman. And yeah, he had a good lead, you can see. And some really good speed, you can see. Yeah. Very efficient He moves it like very fast. It's amazing to watch. 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Counts 1-2 to Brian Johnson. One, two. Oh, that'll be a perfect shot. This one gonna carry. It's gonna go to the track, to the wall, and I'll make the catch. And 2 down. That one died quickly. It looked like it was gonna be out of the ballpark, but no. Here's Luis Campusano. I thought that was good, but nuh-uh-uh, nuh-uh-uh. Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park, if you remember him. A 1 count to Campusano. The San Diego team, if they can do well in this series. Counts 1-1. Sinker foul behind on play. Cutter fouled off 1-2.
Hot 3.
Strike 3 called, and that ends the inning. And we're going to the 3rd.
Leading things off, the designated hitter,
Emmer Candelario leading off of the Aliens, top of the 3rd. So their offense, 5.2 runs a game in our last series against Utah. 337 batting average, 970 OPS, 5 homers, and 21 RBIs.
One zero.
One out count to Yeimer Candelario. I'm gonna be a ground ball. Foul. 1-1. So this. So this is an important series for both teams. And from Grant Holmes, slider, just a little too much movement there, and I don't think it plays it well either. And the 2-2. Off the end of the bat, it's going to go into the seats for a foul ball. Another 2-2.
Full count.
12 o'clock curve. His sliders, his breaking balls, they seem to veer off. And gonna be down the line for Candelario, base hit. That one's all the way to the brick wall. He'll bounce off it and he'll make the play. Long throw to second. Glenn's got it, but Candelario slides in safely with a leadoff double here in the 3rd for the Aliens. Bring out your alien plushie. Albuquerque's Candelario's. He's got a leadoff double. Right now, it looks like it could go either way because both teams keep they keep getting runners aboard, and then the pitcher saves the day. That's how the early innings in this ballgame have went so far. Top of the 3rd inning, 1-1 count to Jared Kelnick. Holmes looks at second, and a deal. It'll be fouled off into the corner down the left field line. So Gavin Williams of the Guardians today, he was 2 outs away from a no-hitter, and I listened to the full game. It was,
2-2.
which was very entertaining. Be careful. Kelnick almost got hit by a pitch. But it was a very entertaining game. I was like, I kind of knew it was going to happen, since I'm used to being disappointed. I kind of knew it was going to happen. So, but I still enjoyed it nonetheless. And it'll be a blip single for Kelnick. He's going to take off Roman's and he'll stop there. So, single for Jared Kelnick, and there's runners in the corners for the Aliens. Which means Candelaria is now 90 feet away from home plate. That does not look good for San Diego. If it was 2 outs, it might be a different story, but there's nobody out. Of course, Emery got a piece of it. Strike one to Chandler Simpson as the order restarts. I mean, a lot of offense in this early game. I know he's actually... And that'll bring in the first run. A single to right. Aliens take a 1-0 lead. Is he going to take off for third? Yes, he will. Sliding in safely. Runners in the corners. An RBI single for Chandler Simpson. They got a pretty good swing on that ball. Not exactly a perfect spot, but he got enough power alone. He was able to get that thing through for a hit. Falls in the dirt. Runners stay on base. Ball line to Nolan Shonowell. He popped out his first at-bat for Albequerque. They're in their black uniforms. Their home uniforms are white. Oh, that'll be a perfect shot. That'll bring in another run for the Aliens. It's 2-0. Runner taking around. At third, he's going to go home, and the throw, it will be not in time. RBI double. 2 RBI double for Nolan Shonowell. It's a 3-0 Aliens lead. So this Albuquerque lineups, they're getting some solid hits in here, man. And they jumped out to a 3-0 lead, and there's nobody out. So San Diego. Grant Holmes is in trouble here. Anderson takes strike one. Nobody out still. Seals in a bit of trouble here in the third, down by 3. Browns, he's got to get this under control. Right at second base. Sean McLean's got it for number 1, finally. Took a while, but finally got the first out of the inning. And for Will Smith, as he'll come in to lead off, the Albuquerque catcher, he made that great throw from home plate in the bottom of the second to end that inning. And it's his second at bat of this inning as he let off this inning. 1 count to Will Smith. 1 pitch. Fouled off. 0-2. What are the most at bats in 1 inning? I'm wondering that. 2. Strike called. Got him on the cutter. 2 down. First pitch for Grant Holmes here in the 3rd inning. Here's Felipe Hernandez. A fly ball into the right field line. A bit of a run to get there, but he makes the catch easily. We're going to the Seals' 3rd. Nolan Shonowell. And a couple others. Yep, the Aliens with 3 straight doubles. And it's 3-0. Actually, that's not correct. Hold on. That is not correct. Actually, 2 doubles and a single. It's back-to-back doubles, then the single, I believe. Maybe a double, a single, then another double. I can't remember. Ground ball foul for Max Kepler.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. Found off in the corner. Another foul ball from Kepler, and it's 2-2. I'm trying to look this up.
Full count.
Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, count. Go. Might be failing me. 3-2 to Max Kepler. 3-2. Well, I do have the most times that MLB team's gone through their order in one game. There's a pop fly in the shallow center field. The shortstop's going to get under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Here's down Rafaela. The center fielder for San Diego at the plate. They're down by 3, so they need an answer back. The sooner the better for San Diego. So from what I found on record, the record for the most times an MLB team has gone through their order in one game is a whopping 9 times. This remarkable feat has occurred during a few instances in MLB. There's a fly ball into left field. He's going to camp under it, and there's the catch for at number 2. Here's David Hamilton for San Diego. Okay, and this feat was... There's a few times it's happened, but the one that's being focused on here is the Texas Rangers on August 22nd, 2007 against the Baltimore Orioles. And in this...
Ball 2.
Oh, this is a single inning. They scored 30 runs in an inning. That doesn't sound real. That sounds like US versus Japan type of stuff. Well, wait, not Japan. That's hockey. That's hockey. I don't know the horrible... that... And pop fly, Alec Bum goes to camp under it once again. And I'll make the catch without having to move his step, and that ends the 3rd. We're going to the 4th.
Leading off, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
So Bellum leading off, and I'll start with a fly ball in the left field, but right into the glove. For number 1.
Right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Hurry.
Where's the worst country at baseball? Maybe that's what I'm... One from Adolis Garcia. That'll be thrown off.
Ball.
I want to know what it's not telling me. Huh. But I imagine there's a Japan hockey team equivalent for baseball. Like, you know how Japan's just the worst, so bad at hockey, it's honestly laughable. There's got to be a baseball equivalent. So Adolis Garcia strikes out, and there's 2 down. There's Jed McCandlary at the DH, so no wonder a bit of a rabbit hole. I have to explain that, but not really a rabbit hole, but
No.
bit of research that kind of a little bit disfocused from the game. So Vicia and Paul Sewald warming up in the San Diego bullpen. I mean, this San Diego team, they will need pitching in this game, big time. Otherwise, that lead will spiral out of control.
That's a ball.
The lead Albequerque has right
2-0
now.
count.
Right now, it's just 3, but it could definitely extend to be more if San Diego does struggle with pitching like they did in the third. 2-1 count to Yammer Candelario. I believe he let off the line. No, that's not right. I think he left off maybe the second inning. See, there you can see the four-deck madness of this stadium. Seals. Seal Stadium, I believe. It's basically, it's not anything crazier than like Dodger Stadium.
Full count.
Four-seamer on the corner, 3-2. The San Diego team. I mean, both these teams are some really good baseball teams. A little bit of ground ball towards third. Start him to first. Got him, and that ends the inning. We're going to the San Diego fourth. No idea why they're promoting the Padres. As Kevin Hutchinson will lead off the inning. Be a cutter foul, strike one. So San Diego. But, there's a fly ball in right center field. There's the catch for number one. I was gonna say something about the Seals, but because it's like they're good, but they're just right now they're just a wild card. Here's Sean McClain for the Seals. Some fastball in there, strike one.
One strike.
Number 2 RBIs in his last game, so he's coming off a good performance in the last game for the Seals. Fly ball into right. Felipe Hernandez is way out of place to make that catch for number 2. And Zimmerman to the plate for the Seals. I'm real glad I was on time today. Usually I'm at least 10 minutes late.
No.
Forcing fastball, strike one. We're about halfway through this one now.
Inside.
But it's well inside, 2-0. Another one from Josiah Gray. Barely got that cutter for a strike. Both these teams, they have pretty solid lineups overall. They really do. You got Alex Boehm. He's one of the top guys.
Ball. Full count.
Alex Boehm and Oles Garcia. What else do you have? The aliens. How am I forgetting names? His names are Will Smith. Fly ball to center field. There's a catch from Chandler Simpson, and that'll end the inning. And we're going to the fifth.
Now pitching.
Alex Garcia coming in for the Seals. You saw him warming up earlier. He's not exactly the greatest pitcher. 7.85 ERA. That needs to go down. His 23rd appearances here. Yeah, he pitches a lot for San Diego despite struggling. But he could very well be replaced. That's the thing with bullpen pitching. Cause I guarantee you, use like most of MLB teams. And of course these teams too. So it's basically the same structure. 162 game. Exactly the same structure. Besides, the leagues are different, of course. We don't have leagues. We have conferences. That's the only real difference, structure-wise. Oh, like playoff format. Game schedule format. Amount of games are... Well, that's the same. 2-0.
Ball.
And that one's upstairs 3-0. We have conferences. We have more of like a hockey way of doing it. Or basketball, we have Eastern and Western. You got the Northeastern Division, you got the Atlantic Division, and then you have the Southeast Division. That's all in the Eastern Conference. And then the West, you have the Northwest Division, you have the Central Division, and then you have the division these two teams are in, the Southwest Division. 5 teams each. And a 3-1 to Jared Kelnick. 5-0 to right center field. And he follows it, gets under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson an RBI single in the 3rd for the Aliens. I think this with the Albequerque, the AAA team, they're the Isotopes. This is what they should be named. This is a better name, the Aliens. Oh, that'll be a shot to left field. He's gonna go back to the track, to the wall, and goodbye, home run. Celebrate for Chandler Simpson, the center fielder. His 8th last this year for the Aliens. It's a 4-run Albequerque ball game here in San Diego on a Wednesday night. I mean, he got a pretty good hit of that one. Pretty good shot. Yeah, it's the launch angle mainly, because it's not exactly the most powerful shot that gets that one over the wall. The launch angle, and it's 4-0 Aliens. The fall ball down the left field line. I know it's going to be a bit of a run to get there, but it will drop before he can catch the foul ball. Nolan Shonewell himself had an RBI double in the 2nd for the Aliens. The 0-1 from Vicia. Got that slider off the end of his bat. Oh, 2. For Seamer. A bit high, 1-2. But the Aliens and the Motors are the only 2 teams that they only have a single logo.
Ball 2.
Because they only have one logo. Both the Motors got to do with the wings, and the Aliens, they have just the alien head as their only logo. With their cap and their man logo. Counts full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gunnar Henderson on deck for the Aliens. Chance for VC to get a strikeout. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he got it. 2 down. First K for Alex Vicia. So Gunnar Henderson coming in for the Aliens.
That's a ball. 1-0.
1-0 pitch. To Alex Vicia. From Alex Vicia, swing and a miss. 1-1 from Gunnar Henderson. I'm gonna lift one here just for a bit, just to hear what it sounds like. This is weird to me. And the 1-1 pitch. Going to be a ground ball towards 3rd. Overhand throw to first base. Got him, and we're going to the Seals 5th. Chandler Simpson with a solo home run. And it's a 4-run Aliens lead. So Vinny Pasquantino leading off the pitch for San Diego. They're now losing by 4. 4-run deficit. They need a grand slam just to tie it.
Ball 1.
Just 4 runs in general. 6 runs in Pasquantino's last 10 games. 6 runs that he scored. And a 1-0 pitch. So down there, 1-1. The San Diego team. They're a good team, but right now they're like goodness. Their strengths aren't really coming out. So they're like a hitting team. They're good at hitting. I've seen it. But right now they're struggling. Well, I think it was like they have a couple blowout win, like 6-2 or 8-1 or something. So I'm gonna miss, and he struck out Pasquantino. 1 down. Josiah Gray's having a day. Here's Brian Johnson to the plate. How many hits have the Seals had? They've only had 1 hit so far. Just 1 hit. Seals struggling. Better strike 1. And I'm gonna flip it. Oh wait, yeah, that won't work. That won't work since that's where the mic is. I can't do that. So I'll just leave it like this. So San Diego. I mean, they need hits right now. Slider 1 and 2. I was hoping for Gavin Williams to get that no-hitter. I really was. Struck their cold, 2 down. I can't do this anymore. So here's Luis Campusano. I also did watch Nick Martinez about a month ago, and he had his no-hit bid. When pretty much was the exact same length. Got to the 9th inning with 2 outs remaining. And he gives up a double to center field. That one hurt more since I'm a Reds fan. And a 1-1 pitch. Going to be down the left field line. That one will drop for a base hit for Campusano. He's taken off for a second. And he will slide in safely. Pretty close. Race between him and the baseball, but he made it in time with a 2-out double. It's just the angle that one's like in that little corner. I mean, guarantee if that was in another closer to the right fielder, he wouldn't have made it for that double. So here's Max Kepler with 2 outs here in the 5th for San Diego. And the tying run is on deck for San Diego. No tying run's not on deck. Never mind, because it's 4-0, not 3-0. Yeah, I kind of forgot for a second that Chandler Simpson hit a home run in the top half. And the 1-1 pitch. Flipper 1 and 2. Flipper fouled off 1 and 2. And the 1-2 pitch. I'm a fortunate little boy that I got to listen to two no hit bids in a month. Honestly, this might be my favorite type of baseball game just because of the intensity of it. Pop fly into center field. Well, I'm gonna get under it. I'll make the catch and we're going to the 6th. So Paul Sewell coming in for the San Diego Seals. 27th appearance this year for the Seals, which they desperately need some pitching. 2.86 ERA. He is one of their better relievers. Here is the catcher Will Smith to lead off the inning. That's the 2nd inning Will Smith led off today for the Aliens. Top of 6 is going to be a sweeper in there, 0-1.
No balls. One strike.
The 0-1 pitch, it'll be a ball, 1-1.
One ball. One strike.
Pop up first base side, and there's the catch. Will Smith is retired for number 1. In the 6th. That's Quintino playing first base for San Diego today. Here's the second baseman for the Aliens, Felipe Hernandez, the big man. Since he's a bit chubby, as you can see.
No.
We're
That's a
seeing him in the
ball.
corner, ball 1 from
One
Seawald.
ball. No strikes. Two oh.
2-0 count to Felipe Hernandez.
Ball 3.
3-0 count. So he might walk Hernandez.
High.
3-1 to Hernandez. So. Swing and a miss, 3-2.
Full count.
I see why they brought in Paul Sewell, because they need not only pitching to come in handy, but they need runs as well. And if the pitching does well, then the runs won't mean anything when they do get them. If they do, because the run game has struggled this whole time for the Seals. And the 3-2. Swing and a miss at a 4-seam fastball. He struck out Hernandez, 2 down.
Now batting third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Mm,
1-0.
1-0 count. One 0 pitch. Swinging a pop fly into left center field. And there's the catch. It'll end the inning. And then on the inning, we're going to the bottom of the 6th. So, Grant Holmes got pulled after 4 innings. Yeah, he gave up 3 runs, he struggled. But Zach Ray's been fantastic, just allowing 2 hits and a walk. 3 strikeouts. Opposed to Grant Holmes too. So neither of these pitchers are really strikeout pitchers. There is Cedon Rafaela. Jose Gray still on the mound.
Yep.
Cutter, strike 1.
0-1.
And the 0-1 pitch to Cedon Rafaela.
Ball. No.
Forcing fastball, 1-1 in the count. And the pitch. Swing, it'll be a shot. He's going to try and get under it, and he will, because he'll make the catch for number 1.
Now batting shortstop, Hamilton.
Here's David Hamilton. So David Hamilton at the plate. Oh, it was going to bob, but it's a foul ball. Alec Bohm tried to go after it, but I mean, bunts can be, the thing is with bunts, they can be really effective. It takes so long for the third baseman to get to the ball. And then he's got to throw it over to first before the runner gets it to the bag. Swing right at first base. The grab and the easy run to the bag will get out David Hamilton. And there's 2 down. So here comes the second batter of the order, Kevin Hutchinson. Hutchinson, his hitting is struggling a bit. But the thing is, when he does hit, he gets good hits. Although he just might not have a great batting average, which imagine he wants to improve that. Swing, that'll be a shot, and that's the way to improve it. And goodbye, home run. 5th home of the season for Kevin Hutchinson. And San Diego's on the board. So Kevin Hutchinson, the really solid signing is what gets in the air. And he gets a perfect hit. High shot. Deep into right center. Second check. And it's 4-1. Here's Sean McClain.
Ball. No, that's it.
And he'll take 4-1. Apparently 14 Senators co-signed Coso, which is, oh no. That is bad news. Bad news, folks. That'll be another shot. This one gonna carry. It's gonna go to the track, but he will get there about 10 feet in front of the warning track to get under it. And that ends the inning, but not before a solo bomb from Kevin Hutchinson. It's a 4-1 game. Adolis Garcia gonna lead off the 7th for the Aliens. Alright. Seems like everyone's trying to censor the internet, which that is worrying. Seamer got it off the end of his bat. In the 0-2. Swung and a miss. He struck him out, and there's 1 down. So 1 out here, top of the 7th, the Hammer Candelario. This is the censorship stuff.
No ball.
They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. At least there's no way, because it's so obvious what they're actually trying to do. As there's out number 2, as Candelario is retired. They know what they're trying to do. Top of the 2nd, 2 down. Big ground ball, that's going to be through into center field, base hit for Jared Koenig with 2 down. So right now the Aliens, they still got a good lead, but San Diego with the home run of Kevin Hutchinson got them on the corner. They've covered 3 of his 5 home runs in my games. And we fouled off. Strike 1. A 1 count to Chandler Simpson. That'll be a fly ball into the corner. It's 0-2. The 2 to Simpson.
1-2.
0-1. Down 22 to Chandler Simpson. And it'll be through the left side, base hit. And there's 2-1 for the Aliens. Top of the 7th inning, Owen Shonewell's at the plate.
1-0.
Wells in the dirt. Counts 1-0. Albequerque, they have a chance to capitalize here. They need Shonewell to deliver as he fouls one off. 1-1 the count. It's even. And it'll be a tapper. Easy for the first to end the inning, and we're going to the Seal 7th. Alien still lead 4-1. So, here's Kazurio Suzuki for the Albuquerque Aliens. 1.69 ERA. He is one of the best relievers in the NBL. Pop up, and Alec Bohm under it to make the catch for round number 1. Here's spinning pass, Quincino. Twisting fastball, strike 1. Yeah, there's your 1 count. That'll be a fly ball into the corner. And the 0-2 pitch. Fork ball 1 and 2. That's unique. Unique pitch. I don't hear people talking about fork balls very often at all. Slider, strike 3, and pass Quincino's retired. 2 down. First K for Suzuki. I mean, this is going to make this tough for San Diego. Here's Brian Johnson. So, this month his batting average went down. Well, in the game, because right now, in the game it's in the month of May, his batting average went down. Fouled off. Struck 1. A 1 pitch. Fork ball, keeping the count, 1-1. It's going to be fouled off into the corner, 1 and 2. And the 1-2 to Brian Johnson. Fork ball fouled off, huh? The 1-2, and that'll be down the line. It's going to go into the corner. Swinging a miss, and he struck him out in a forkball, and that ends the 7th, and we're going to the 8th inning. Seals still trail by 3 after 7. Philip Ferguson coming in for the San Diego Seals, of 24th appearance this year, 3.10 ERA, 21.6% strikeout rate. And here's Gunnar Henderson. Sinker ball 1.
Ball two. 2-1.
2-1 pitch. Bounce 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That ball's gonna hit in the dirt and counts 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing gonna be a drive into right center field. This one gonna go back to the track and he's gonna run it down. How about that from Brian Johnson? One down here in the 8th. Here's the catcher, Will Smith, for the Albequerque Aliens. So this Aliens team, I mean, their defense is doing a lot of the work in this game right now because their offense has been stagnant throughout the second half of this ball game. And Yoho warming up on the mound. He's warming up in the bullpen for San Diego. Probably gonna see him. Craig Yoho. I believe his name's Craig. If I have that right. 1-ball pitch. Cutter just too low. And it had a break to it, and it was already like basically on the corner. If it went straight, that's where it would have landed. Then the break makes it go down. One just in, 2-1. But it's 2-2.
Full count.
That had to be a mistake. 3-2. That was an awful slurve. It was like 3 feet off the plate. 3-2. Going the way into the corner. Foul. Keeps Will Smith's at bat going. And the 3-2. It's gonna be a fly ball. It'll drop down. Will Smith gonna get a single out of it. With one out in the 8th for the Aliens.
Now batting, number 5.
Here's Felipe Hernandez.
1-0.
And the 1-ball pitch from Felipe Hernandez. Seamer. 1-1 is the count.
Ball.
Counts 2-1. And that'll be over the head of Aiden Zimmerman for a base hit. Throw right back to him, and there's 2 on for Albuquerque, so Hernandez is aboard. And the Aliens cooking something up here in the 8th. They're cooking a chef's meal. Here's Alec Boehm. Pretty good swing, but it's foul. Strike 1 from Boehm. He's flying out in the 2nd inning. He hasn't got a hit today. 234 batting average. Definitely could work on his hitting a bit. But he's really good at third. He's really good at third base, though. Fly ball to center field. And he'll make the running catch. And the runners stay in place. 2 down. There's Adolis Garcia for the Aliens. Gets ready in the batter's box. Top of the 8th inning. Two out and 2 on. There's strike 1. So 2 out and 2 on for the Aliens. And this is a chance to extend that lead. Because if San Diego gets a few in, then it's all of a sudden like a one runner, even a tie game. Fly ball to left center field, a bit of a run They'll back up just a few steps to make the catch, and we're going to the Seals' eighth. Jimmy Garcia coming in for the Aliens. Here's 20th appearance this year for Albequerque. 3.33 ERA, 24.2% strikeout rate, is 20th appearance this year. We'll see how he does. As he'll face the San Diego catcher, Luis Campusano. He's one for 2 today. I feel like he walked. Hello. Into the corner. And he drops foul. The Seals need offense, big time. They need a spark. And that might be it. Shot to center field. This one to the track, to the wall. Good night. Luis Campusano gets that spark the Seals just may need. And it's a 4-2 game. But, I mean, he got a real good shot on it. Deep center. 102 off the bat. That one's on top of the batter's eye as well. And here's Max Kepler. Strike one. So it's a 4-2 game here for the San Diego Seals. And the 0-1 pitch. The big ground ball foul. 0-2. So the leadoff home run makes it 4-2 for the Seals. Garcia strikes out Kepler, 1 down. It just looks like with nobody in the seats. So. A sinker, curveball sinker. Brewers hit on Rafaela. Seals still need 2 runs. Sinker, ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball. Foul territory. And the count's 1-1. I mean, San Diego's within shouting distance. They just need to take a few more steps, and then this game might be tied. One two to stay on Rafaela. 2-2, it's down. Ball, full count, 3-2. Swung and a miss, he struck him out. And there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. There is David Hamilton. Bottom of the 8th inning for the Seals.
Ball, no.
That's ball 1. If we can get a home run, then they're within 1. Because they still need 2 runs just to keep the game, just to tie. They need 3 to win. Forcing Murray. Got it off. That was really close to like the handle area. The right things need to happen for San Diego offensively, and then they can get back in this game, but they do seem to be struggling overall. I know that there was a leadoff home run to make it 4-2, They need more runs. And the ground ball, that's going to get through center field. And then I'll bring the tying run aboard for the Seals with 2 down here in the 8th. So Hamilton's on first with a 2-out single. Here is Kevin Hutchinson. He hit a homer earlier today. Throw back to Hamilton. Called safe. So, Hutchinson, I feel like he could hit another one. I genuinely do. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Slipper way off the play, 1-1. Ramimi Garcia. Fly ball. It's going to drop in foul territory. Actually, is going to be able to get there. Yes, he will! And that ends the 8th. We're going to the 9th. Luis Campusano with a solo blast, and it's a 4-2 game. Matthew Boyd, his 4th appearance this year, 174 ERA, but it's only been 3 starts. That's still a really good number in just the 3 outings that he's had. So his 4th appearance this year, he'll face Yammer Candelario for his first batter of the DH. And the goal is to keep the Aliens off the board. For the Aliens, their goal is to add on to their lead. And Canning warming up in the Seals bullpen. 1-0 pitch. The play ground ball towards second. Side arm to first for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
There's Jared Kelnick.
That's a ball.
And it'll be a fly ball into left center field. And he's under it. Make the catch. For two down.
Now batting, center fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson. He's on top of the 9th.
Yeah.
Seamer, strike wide. Simpson got that off the end of his bat, 0-2. Fastball, just too much angle on the fastball there. Then it drifted off the plate outside. Another 1-2. We're gonna miss. And throw to first. And we're going to the bottom of the 9th. Seals gonna try and make the comeback. And Joe Jimenez coming to close it out. 486 ERA, 286. That's righties, 233 against lefties. His 19th appearance this year. 11.3% strikeout rate. We'll see how he does here against the Seals, who's going to try and close it out for Albequerque. Here's Sean McClain. Tying run is automatically on deck. And the winning run would be after that. Strike one to Sean McClain. Oh. So, San Diego, they need hits. They need hits. Otherwise, they don't win this game. It'll be a Grumble that'll get through. Base hit through McClain to lead off the 9th. Tying run is aboard. Well, tying run is up to the plate. And the winning run is on deck. Things are looking promising for San Diego as of the moment. Indians are about to play. The training MVP. The ball's in the dirt. Sean McClain stays on first. Ball 1 to Zimmerman, the third baseman. Fans on their feet here at San Diego. In Seal Stadium. The 1-0 pitch from Joe Jimenez. Circle changeup, ball 2. Ball 3. Spinning past Quintino, the winning run is on deck. Strike one, fastball down the middle, 3-1. The tenseness in the air. The 3-1 pitch. Gonna be a ground ball. There's one. And there's two. Double play. Seals down to their final out. And that might just kill the comeback for the San Diego Seals. Pasquantino's the last hope for San Diego. Receiver chopped foul, strike one. 3 strikeouts in the lineup today for Pasquantino, the Seals' first baseman. And again, we're going to cover Game 3 on Friday, so it'll be fun. So we got a bit more of this. Circle changeup, deep in the count, 1-1.
1 strike.
Obviously they'll play tomorrow too, but we're going to be covering. We're going to head east. 1-1 pitch. And it's a ball, 2-1. They didn't call it. They say it didn't swing. They didn't even have to like check it, I guess. Counts 3-1. Time run on deck. And ground ball to second. Felipe Hernandez, throw to first is in time, and that is the ball game. And the Albequerque Aliens take the opener of this 3-game series, and they win 4-2. San Diego tried for the comeback, but they ultimately fall short because of the double play. Jose Aguirre had the win. Graham's lost. Joe Jimenez to say the Aliens lead the series 1-0. And I'm Thomas Rose. Glad to have you. And I will see you in the next one. Tomorrow night, Arrows Gators. Maybe tune back in on Friday for Game 3 of this series. So you'll get the start and the end. See ya. Goodbye.